this fast-growing society, we face many different challenges and issues every day, especially during the COVID-19 outbreak. Adjusting and balancing ourselves is essential in various environments and under high living stress. Do you find it difficult to concentrate, especially when you have infected the coronavirus? Or did you always lose your mind in class after staying up late last night? There seems to be some kind of inextricable relationship between our mind and bodies. According to Professor Kathleen Mickelson from the Centre for Chronic Disease at Victoria University in Melbourne, Australia, regular exercise not only can reduce blood pressure, obesity, and other chronic disease, it can also improve mental health through vegetone, which helps to improve a person's mental health and reduce stress and anxiety level. Just 20 to 40 minutes for exercise can improve those issues. In addition, concentration is defined as the ability to stay focused on a task for a certain period of time. Professor Fernandez Castillo and Antonio from the Department of Developmental and Educational Psychology at the University of Granada point out that mental health problems such as anxiety are associated with lower concentration levels. They assess the ability to perform tasks quickly, continuously, and accurately while performing tasks through the detailed attention test. The study has shown that participants with lower anxiety level have a higher level of selective attention and mental concentration. Therefore, we can link exercise and concentration level to study the relationship between the two and find out whether exercise is effective in improving concentration.
You may heard some theory about our body condition and have significant impact on our mind in our daily life. Do you have experience that the teacher may told us to do some exercise or listening to some fascinating music before the final exam to relax ourselves? That actually make use of the relationship between our mind and our health. So whether there is a strong relationship between our mind and body, so we will do a survey asking 20 people about their attitude toward the mind and body using the Google form. And we will also do an experiment to find out if we become more concentrated after we have exercise to build up our body.
Here was our material. We used an iPad and an online game. The game was tested the ability to memorize the same picture within a limited time. The game displayed up to 2 pictures at the same time, and the player must remember the position of the matching picture and line it up. Therefore, it is able to show the performance of the player's short-time memories and concentration. The time that the player takes to complete the game will be recorded. A few participants were then invited for a brief interview.
For about twice a month.
Twice a month. So it's quite...
It's not that often.
Yes.
Not so often, maybe once or twice a week.
Okay, so do you think exercise can improve your concentration?
I will preferably think that exercise is another method to relax myself. I will think that if I do more exercise, it can help me to relax myself and forget about my worries in my real life.
Yeah, definitely yes.
So why do you think so?
Because after exercise, it really makes my brain excited and it also feels very refreshing. So it can help me to focus more on what I'm going to do next.
Okay, thank you.
We found that our interviewers generally agree that exercise can help improve concentration and relieve stress. But is that true? So next, the participants will conduct a game experiment. For the fairness and reliability of the experiment, we invite 20 participants and ask them to play the game before and after exercise. Among them, we invited participants to exercise for about 30 minutes on 3 days in the following weeks after the first game, in any form. After participating in the game, we will conduct a data analysis of the completion time. During the week, the participants played a different sport, including basketball, swimming, and running. After exercise, the participant performed the game experiment again. According to the data from the experiment before the exercise, the average game completion time of the participants was 113.8 seconds. In the second play test, after exercise, participants complete the game in an average of 99.4 seconds. Compared with before exercising, the overall increase is about 14.5%. Therefore, it can be concluded that exercising can be effectively improve concentration.
For the result of the questionnaire, our questionnaire is aimed at the frequency and concentration of research-type exercise and the relationship between the exercise and concentration. The number of interviewers is 30. The selection rate of exercise frequency is the highest in the free range, which are the 1 to 2 times, 3 to 4 times, and 5 to 6 times per week. According to the survey, the higher the frequency of the exercise, the higher the concentration. As far as the frequency of exercise of 1 to 2 times a week, the time for the concentrated work is concentrated in the 30 to 50 minutes, and the frequency of exercise is 3 to 4 times per week, and the time for the concentrated work is concentrated in the 50 to 70 minutes.
On the other hand, our experiments have some limitations, including experimental error and the personal error. The first is that small sample size can lead to the inaccurate results. Second, the participants perform different kinds of exercise, and the difference may also have an impact on improving concentration. However, why does exercise have such an effect? It is because when we do any type of a physical activity, it causes blood to flow to the brain and stimulate neurons and promote cell growth. This increases the availability of a neurotransmitter and neurotrophic factor in the brain, such as BDNF, dopamine, glutamate, and norepinephrine. The key mechanism involved is a protein that promotes neural growth. These signals work together to improve people's attention, learning, and memory.
In conclusion, research and our survey and interview have shown that exercise is effective in improving concentration. However, regular exercise is even better at improving concentration. We believe that you already know the benefits of exercise. So why not? Let's make an exercise plan now.